Right. So this is week. What week are we in? 6.
6.
Week 6. All right. Special guest of the show this week wanted to come in after he saw Japes' last guest appearance. We got Brett. Was trying to get Brett and Ethan on, but Ethan is doing something, so I don't know what he's doing.
Many possible options.
Yeah. All right. So Brett's coming in. We're gonna do the week 5 recap into the week 6 prediction. Look at standings, transactions, see where people are at, and we'll get to it. So we got the standings. Brett sitting
Yes,
in first.
sir.
You were still in first last week, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay. So we do. Yeah, as it looks like we got a little switch up in standings. We got 2 through 6 sitting at 3 and 2, with the point differences being pretty close. And then 2 and 3, and then we got me at 0 and 5. So, let's see. Galigo moved up. I don't remember where everyone was last week. McGill cracked top 3. Japes is to 4.
Huh.
Um, but I mean, literally, it's a 1 game difference, 2 through 9. So
Who would have thought McGill would bounce all the way up to 3 after his first week? To be fair, it was against me, so I mean, but anyways.
Wait, did you lose your first week or no? You won your first.
No, I beat McGill. I was saying
Oh, what week did you lose?
I lost week 3 to Mirando.
Oh,
Yeah, I was talking all that crap. I put up 235. I had my little I lost because I was playing
it happens.
so I wanted him to make me think that I was gonna become worse, but then I beat him and then I put up 200 again. So
All right, so we're gonna get into last week's. Me and Ethan, I tried to pull a little comeback off, I guess. Literally, like, Adams playing Kansas City was the only matchup where I thought it was a possibility. Um,
but
Herbert,
33 is very tough to get.
I know. Herbert, little, I don't think he's gonna reach his what I thought was his gonna be best self until he has Allen back.
I agree.
Um, Adams, I don't know what's gonna happen with Adams. I mean, come on, the guy literally just pushed him. That guy did not need to go to the hospital. Are you kidding?
Hey,
That guy
hey,
went to a hospital.
minor concussion and whiplash apparently. So
Dude, I saw Adams got a misdemeanor.
misdemeanor. So yeah,
Like, I think it was even less than that. I don't know. Worst case scenario, he gets suspended a game. I think he'll get honestly, I have no idea. Um,
probably. Damn,
Godwin,
you have a lot of questionables.
yeah, Godwin, they just do it for his knee still. Um,
Yeah, but I see
Saquon,
Saquon on there.
Saquon had that shoulder thing. They said, where is he? No concern about his shoulder. I don't know. Harris, hamstring. What else is new? That's everyone's injury, I guess.
Oh,
Literally, I got led by Adams, Saquon, and then Nick Folk in my defense. That's
yep.
literally like my defense has been pretty much the only reason why I've been in games.
San Fran's defense. Woo.
Yeah, because they played Baker. Um, Ethan, I mean Diggs, dude. AJ Brown, literally those first 3 catches were on the first drive, and that was it.
I know.
Metcalf's been rolling pretty good right now. Stevenson, I think with Harris out, Stevenson's basically a running back 1. So
Ethan won the trade. I'm gonna say it again.
1 with Justin.
Yes, Justin can hear me vocally. Ethan won the trade. I'm gonna keep saying it.
I think personally, I think Stevenson without Harris he's gonna be a fucking monster. Brees Hall, that's another trade. I think Ethan won that trade for ETN. I don't know where Brees Hall came from. Hawkinson,
He didn't get the freaking goal
I'm
line.
surprised Ethan actually started Hawkinson because he has this thing where he never starts people against the Pats.
I will say I played a little part in that.
Of course you did.
Well, I mean the Patriots, they've been letting up a lot. They were like 5th most fantasy points.
I know, but it's
tight
golf.
ends. Yeah, I know, but no, I mean Amon-Ra was still
The
shaky.
Patriots are like oddly good against certain teams. Like the Packers, that game should not have been close. Marquise Brown, another 20. Is another part of that trade for Brett as he's shaking his head. So Ethan, I did give him Najee. He is sitting Najee. He is sitting him again. So I'm gonna take that trade as like either I slightly won it or it was evened off, because I just think that if Herbert has Allen, then I'll be fine.
You won it. Once Herbert gets Allen, he's getting 20 plus every week. Meanwhile, Rodgers, I
don't know. I don't know. They're weird, I guess. I don't think he just doesn't like half his receivers. That's the problem. All right, so Ethan won that one. Tried to pull a comeback, didn't get it. 0-5. Yeah. And then we have Brett versus Andrew. I did get this one right.
Only 215. You got lucky.
All right, Brett, I'll let you kind of talk this matchup.
All right. Well, obviously,
your opinion.
Josh Allen versus Pittsburgh. No surprise there. Luckily, well, I'll start with obviously on the Andrews side. So, and then Jefferson against the Bears. Obviously, he's just gonna feast against them. I mean, he's had some duds, but still, I mean, when he faces matchups where no top tier cornerbacks, he's gonna go off. Lazard did what I expected. I mean, the guy just gets touchdowns, really, but he doesn't really do much other than that, even though he's their top receiver. Woods, he's not going to do anything, even though he's a good receiver on that offense.
Bobby Trees.
He's not gonna get any production done. Connor, I mean, he got hurt. He was rushing pretty well. I mean, but at that point,
where's he at? He didn't practice today, rib injury. Okay.
Yeah, but he hasn't been utilized as much as last year, obviously, and as many would think he would. Gibson, I mean, there's just no point of Gibson even being on your team at this point.
He dropped them, I think.
Yeah, Gerald Everett, boomer bust, obviously a big bust right there. And Devonta, I mean, it's going to be switching between him and AJ Brown.
I feel like he's hit or miss.
Whichever game, it's going to be keep switching depending on the coverage schemes. And then Buffalo's defense, obviously, always a great option, especially against freaking Pittsburgh's offense.
No. And then we got you.
And me, Kyler. I mean, he played solid. Yeah, he had a pick. I mean, he could have had touchdown at the end of the first half, but they didn't end up scoring. Then he made some bonehead play at the end of the game, which should have been in overtime. But the kicker is whatever. It's a backup. Cup, obviously, he's going to go off pretty much every single week.
Literally projected 23 this week. It's not normal.
Projected over
playing the Panthers this week.
Every single week. I told you guys were idiots for letting me get Cup at 6. He's been better than every single running back selected ahead of him. Your guys' loss. Take some notes on how to build a fantasy team. Gabe Davis. Yep. I know you wanted him.
You almost did it. You almost did it. I lowballed you on that one, too.
I mean,
you almost took the low ball.
Yeah, I mean,
no, you saw the 1, 2, and 5 points, and you were like, "No, I got to think about this."
I thought about it, but I'm like, all right, let's see what he can do when he's actually fully healthy and not on his ankle injury. And then obviously we saw what he did. So thank you very much, Amon-Ra. He was still lingering there. I'm completely fine with him. No need to worry there. Fournette, thank you, finally getting the big game that he should be getting. I was not expecting it to be passing in the passing game, but we'll definitely take that. Montgomery, I mean, he's going to be a solid option. They love running the ball, love using their running backs, even when they're losing. I mean, I don't really care. Montgomery's still the main workhorse back, even with Herbert. And then Andrews, him and Kelsey are obviously the top clear fantasy tight end, so can never go wrong with him. Kirk, I'm not too worried about. Lawrence is hot garbage, but he should be bouncing back. He went off against the Colts last time, so he'll be back to his target share. Daniel Carlson, always can expect good from him. And Denver's defense, great choice against the Colts offense.
Both of them good defenses. And then any bench. Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds, when he went off again, I mean, Amon-Ra was a little hurt, but when they come back from the bye, Chark's going to be back. Jameson Williams should be playing, so I don't really see Reynolds doing much there. As you can all see, I have Zach Ertz on my bench. A lot of you need tight ends, so I mean,
give me him.
Come and get him. Come and get him. You all have crap tight
You
ends
said you
except
didn't want to give me him.
because I didn't really like anybody on your team to get him for. I mean, it was not really use. And then I picked
You
up.
have Mark Andrews.
I know, but I mean, I'll just keep him. Make you all suffer. So I mean,
Oh, well, Brett, you won by what? 30,
a lot. And I
40.
dropped Winfield for Edwards, so I could have had another good amount
Yeah.
there. And if I
I
started
tried
Pollard,
to get him back, but you fucking got him back, didn't you?
yeah, I did.
Fucking dick.
And I also got a new edition as well. So haha.
Yeah, that you have the fucking first waiver. How did I have the last waiver? Of fucking course I did.
Well, don't make you may making so many moves. That's why.
All right. So Brett won by what, 45 in that one, something like that. You got McGill versus.
Gilvery. Look at him.
So McGill, let's see, TB 12, 19. Sutton, I don't know. Dude, Wilson literally looks awful right now. Like he is hot garbage.
Mhm.
Evans just has some of those games where it's like, I don't even know.
I mean,
Evans,
81
like,
yards is
but
still solid.
when he hits, he hits. Like it's like
Yeah.
fun. Cooks, yeah, I don't know about Cooks. He's inconsistent.
Mhm.
Eckler, that's back-to-back 30 pluses.
Yeah.
What do
And
you
that's
have?
what Justin gets for
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, Eckler's not a good
Giving you
rusher.
the-
He's not going to do much."
Yeah, well, they finally started using him. Like I
Yeah.
don't even, they weren't even using him. Pierce
That was a good late pick from McGill.
Pierce looking good.
Mhm.
What is he? I think he's on a bye this week.
Yeah.
McGill and Hunter Henry, which I swear to God, I kid you not, I thought he was gonna go Taysom Hill because literally the Patriots do not even throw to tight ends. I don't know why, but they don't do it.
Who is Taysom Hill now?
Justin, I tried to get him.
So did I.
Lockett 23. I miss him. Miss you,
I mean,
miss you, Lockett, but Adams was worth it. So,
yeah.
so that was kind of so Lockett, Eckler, Pierce, your big plays. Juju awful. Pitts is
Yeah.
out. Penny's
It's
out.
a huge disappointment.
Akers is useless.
Yep.
But I mean, Gordon definitely still has some value.
Obviously.
And then
I don't know if the one they'll incorporate Tavius Murray at also, and then obviously Mike Boone as well. But
yeah. So Evan Lamar 15. So 16-15 after the 240 bombs.
yeah, he came back to earth. I mean,
Yeah.
Lamar's. I mean, I don't care how he had 40. I still think Lamar's a little bit overrated in comparison to what people think he is. I mean,
Jamar's kind of been under too. He had 12 targets, but you know, he's
yeah.
got an ass quarterback throwing to him. So
No, he doesn't. Their O line is pretty terrible. I mean,
they spent so much money on it, so it's got to be something.
he's fine. The quarterback's fine. It's not like in Jacksonville where they just have to.
They have look, they have the same record, so I'm just saying.
Doesn't matter. One's been to the Super Bowl. Anyways,
Pittman, I don't know. Pittman, like Matt Ryan, they're like ass
their
too.
offense is all
They like
dysfunctional.
them and the Broncos were literally the two perfect teams to play each other.
Yeah. Alec Pierce might be the man on that team sooner or later.
Oh yeah, Miranda got. I tried to get him too. Chris Olave's been looking good with MTO. He's actually.
He's gonna be injured though. I think he got a concussion. Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. It's probably more Taysom Hill time without him as a receiver.
I know.
So.
Kamara had 21 and he didn't even score.
Yeah.
103 rush, 91 receiving. Jamal Williams eaten alive by the Pats. And then you have the goose egg, the big old goose egg from Waller. Dude, literally, like Pitts is ass, and then you have the two tight ends that usually go after, which is Kittle and Waller, and they do nothing.
That's why I said it's just Andrews and Kelsey.
I know.
And Ertz has been like the third best tight end. So
literally, I think like good, like consistent by the way it looks. Ertz, Goddard. I mean, Njoku's been doing pretty good. I don't know. There was someone else I can't remember who it was. Josh Jacobs came alive. I thought actually after.
Not expecting this out of him.
It was not the last two. I don't know. He looks good. JT Tucker had 16. His defense had -1 against the Jets. Well,
Yep.
that's pretty bad.
Unfortunate.
So there you go. That helps McGill. So McGill pulled it off, and then Evans' bench is actually Miles Sanders, Thielen, Jeff Wilson.
You got some running back depth.
Yeah, for sure. But McGill pulls it out. McGill, what's his record? 3-2? Yeah. And then we got Japes and Mirando. Now, Mirando, which I said on the last video, texted me during the video, and he goes, I'm not going to trade, because I was trying to get Mahomes. I'm not going to trade Mahomes and Kelsey, or Mahomes just yet, because I want Mahomes and Kelsey to rub their nuts all over Japes' face.
And boy, did they ever. And I could not be more happy. Kid talking says, "Oh, I still have the best team. Brett's 4 or 5. Oh, look at me and my RB1s. Oh, look at Mixon still sucking. Ethan won the trade. 132. That's the lowest of 2 times in a row. You had the lowest. Just get back down to earth where you belong and keep on moving. I'm the best in the league. Deal with it."
Hurts, 27. He's been pretty good. I like Hurts. Debo, 2 catches. Luckily, he had a touchdown. McLaurin, I just don't like McLaurin, like at all. I don't like him.
He's just, I mean,
Which I'm surprised because I thought he would have done better with Wentz, but
they just went out. They went to
it's Heineke.
De'Ami Brown.
It's Heineke. They need
They just
Heineke.
went to De'Ami Brown. They do need Heineke. I mean, the guy can win a Super Bowl in Madden franchise. I mean, let him play in this.
Shut up! You did not actually just say that.
What I beat you.
It's literally
And he should have beat Tom Brady in the actual
It was a
time.
simulation.
Okay.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Does
Corey
not matter.
Davis, Nick Chubb.
Dumb start. Nick Chubb, yeah.
Nick Chubb's a beast.
Good pick for where he was drafted. That's not
Chubb's
his
a
best pick.
monster. And then you have Mr. Joe Mixon, Brett.
I don't care. I mean, the dude gets no goal line touches. So, I mean, what's the point of even worrying about him?
He did have a tackle, though.
Yeah, I know. Don't care. Samaje Perine was in the. He was like in it for like the whole end of the first half.
Conklin had a goose egg.
Yeah, this man needs some tight end help, definitely.
I'm surprised Japes actually started Herbert.
Like I said, he's not the smartest brain when it comes to NFL knowledge. So, I mean, he makes dumb mistakes like that. You just got to live with it.
And then we have Mirando. Patty Mahomes, 30. Mike Williams looking good, 18. Dubes and Gallup, I don't have any feeling for them.
No, but when Allen comes back, Williams is not going to be doing that again.
Dalvin, finally, he did something. I'm still waiting for him to tear that ACL or something.
It's gonna happen. Don't worry.
I'm just sitting there waiting for it to happen.
Happen.
Chase Edmonds had 1 rush yard.
That was his only rush the whole game. That was the only
he
time.
He had 1 rush yard. He had 1 rush attempt for 1 rush yard.
Yep.
Yeah, because he has Salim the Dream on the team now.
Exactly.
Kelsey, 32. This man had 7 catches for 25 yards. This man had 7 catches for 25 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Dude, Mahomes just runs out of the pocket and Kelsey just zigzags back and forth and then finds a way to get open.
Curtis Samuel, he's kind of, he is like a typical flex right now, I would say, with the way they play.
Yeah.
Chicago, do you think that game's high scoring or low scoring?
I don't know. Go either way, honestly.
It really could. But Mirando takes the dub, led by Mahomes and Kelsey. So Mirando is 3-2. And then we have our last matchup. It actually came down to the wire. Nihil and
I will say this is theoretically Nihil can still come out with the win. Stat corrections end on Thursday, and hey, anything can happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It could. I mean, the majority of stat corrections come on Thursday. Say he gets a +1 and Galigo gets a -0.5 for a tackle assist, and Nihil gets a solo tackle. He wins.
I doubt it will happen.
Hey, you never know.
Burrow, 18. I kind of knew that. I actually thought that game was going to be high scoring. I'm actually surprised. CD 8.5.
This is his first game with Cooper Rush, right?
You know, Waddle kind of been.
I mean, their quarterback play is obviously definitely going to affect the receivers.
He's been kind of steeping. T. Higgins out, didn't even play. I mean, he did play, but
Yeah, that was
ankle, didn't practice today.
unfortunate.
McCaffrey's actually been like.
McCaffrey's been solid. He's good McCaffrey.
He's been alive. He's got PJ Walker now. Clyde Edwards. I think that was his first dud too. Yeah, it was.
That's what I expect from Clyde for the majority of the season, but he was playing well to start.
Goddard, he's been
actually Goddard's been third best tight end, I will say.
Goddard's good, 8 for 95. Kareem Hunt, I'm actually still surprised. Okay, Nick Chubb had so they, dude, he had a.
They just love their running backs.
I know, that's crazy. Pat's defense, fantastic.
Yep. Jack Jones.
Montez Sweat, 11 from a D lineman. Gallego. I mean, hey, Gallego, you still made the right choice.
Well, you would have lost if you didn't start Lawrence.
Yeah, but he had Wilson, and Wilson had less.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You would have lost if you didn't start Lawrence.
Yeah, so Gallego, I told you, bud. Tyreek Hill.
He still sucks.
Tyreek Hill was. Oh, he did fully practice, but they have like a rookie QB.
Yeah, Skylar Thompson.
Amari Cooper. I've been liking him, even though
12 targets. Ooh.
Yeah.
Got the Patriots though.
Duvernay. I'm a fan of Duvernay. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's
for where he was drafted, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he does. He does the returning as well. He does a lot of runs, and if Bateman's going to be out, I mean, obviously he's their number one receiver. So,
King Henry's alive. He's alive and well.
Yep.
Aaron Jones. I'm just not a fan of Aaron Jones. Like, I'm not kidding. The last 3 years, week 2, the last 3 years, he has the same stat line every single year.
Yeah, he had like
Miranda had him. I had him. And now Gallego has him. He has the same one, and then he's literally like 14 and under every game.
Yep.
Higbee,
gamble to get him.
Higbee's pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's who it was, Higbee.
Man gets a lot of targets.
Judy. I mean,
Judy, I don't know why. Judy should not be in the starting lineup, if I'm going to be honest.
He's got Deontay on the bench. He's got. Oh, well, I'm actually just surprised he didn't start Deontay. Drake London. What happened to Drake London? He started off.
He got injured mid-game.
And then Kittle on the bench. Now, look. Oh, my God. Nihil, just give me Jacoby Myers, please. I want Jacoby Myers on my team. Oh, my God. Jacoby Myers is so good. I need that man on my team, or Travis Etienne. So Nihil. Apparently, Miranda told me Nihil does not trade anyone on his bench. Nihil said, "Do you want Mahomes?" I mean, Miranda told Nihil if you wanted Mahomes, and then Nihil said no to that. So I don't know. I don't even know.
ETN Robinson situation, I still don't know what's going on with that. So Jacoby's he's always he's going to get a lot of receptions, good amount of yards. The TDs, hey, I mean, they may come, but
they usually don't. But
he's always a solid flex option, especially with Bailey Zappi. He's going to need a reliable target. So.
Zappi. All right, so that's it for week 5. Quickly look at transactions for what people did. I know there were a lot of transactions today. Where all transactions? No, view all. Okay, Gallego. I actually thought about Geno. I don't mind it. It's in Seattle. I don't know. He's been playing good for some reason.
Yeah.
Then we have my trade Renfro for Mooney. I had to do it. Trade.
Adams is going to be out with a suspension.
I know. I needed to.
I mean, it's against me. Or no, it's not even against me because they have a bye. So
no, yeah. Trying to find any big ones. McKissick. McKissick's actually been like 9 points a game. Yeah.
Hey, Andrew added him and then dropped him. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. DJ Dallas, I see. There was. Let me just find. I did
Hayden
go.
Hurst was a good addition.
I went Hayden Hurst. I said, fuck it. I wanted Taysom Hill. I wanted Pierce. I wanted Eno Benjamin. I also did put one in for him. And then you got the one that everyone put in for.
Yep.
Kenneth Walker the third.
Yes,
He
indeed.
had 14, but he had 88 and then a 68-yard touchdown run. And he's out for the year. It's his job to lose.
Penny, yeah.
All right, so that's.
Oh, you said he is out. I'm like, you're wishing bad luck on my team already?
Did you change your picture? Or was it always that?
No, I changed it.
Is that Ethan?
Ethan passed out, yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So we got me and Brett playing 1 versus 10.
Hey, maybe you'll win. Maybe
a little David and Goliath here. I need Keenan Allen to play. Like literally, I've been waiting for this man has had a hamstring problem for 6 weeks. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry, that just doesn't happen. I'm going McKenzie because I have nobody else.
Fair enough.
So that's fair. I got Saquon. I am going Salim the Dream.
Was he questionable for?
He didn't practice today, but I don't even.
What do you have a running back option?
I have another running back, so.
Oh, you have James Robinson.
Singletary. I know that I'm playing you. I'm going back and forth between him and. I just think with the higher scoring game, he's just. I feel like people just dump it down. Whatever. That's just my thought. San Fran playing Atlanta. I'll take.
Boy.
I like that.
I don't.
I don't like San Fran. I don't like San Fran playing Kansas City next week. And then, yeah, Herb. I don't honestly. I don't like the matchup. If Allen's not playing, I don't like the matchup. So Brett, go ahead, Brett. This is your team.
Not really much changes. Kyler's still the quarterback, obviously. Cup staying, Davis staying.
I think Murray might have a good game against Seattle.
Kirk, he jumped into the wide receiver 3 because Amon-Ra's obviously on a bye. And then Fournette and Montgomery, we have Andrews. And then Kenneth Walker is now the flex. I'm putting him over Pollard. Obviously, since he's the running back 1 and Pollard still splits time. So we'll see how Kenneth Walker does against the Cardinals, who have a decent run defense, but we'll see how that goes. So, and then I had to pick up Gano to replace Carlson.
Yeah, I don't like the defense.
We're starting Tampa against Pitt, so hopefully it goes just like it says, and they get 20+ points.
Will Ethan start Najee Harris, Brett?
Probably not. I mean, it's a stupid trade. I don't know what he was doing, but it is what it is.
Brett, no Tony Pollard?
Not against the Eagles, nah.
How about Zach Ertz?
I mean, I was debating if I didn't get Walker, I would have started him on my flex probably, since the Seattle's given up the most at tight ends. So, but Walker on the team. That was a big running back that I needed to fill. So.
Yeah, I'm taking you. I don't even care. 186. I think you were at 189 earlier, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" That's tough.
You'd like to take me as well, but hey, stranger things have happened. If I would not be surprised if I lose to you somehow, some way.
Actually, all right. I just wanted to look at like my matchup of the week pinpoint. Probably McGill versus Ligo 2 and 3.
I'm agreeing with that.
Yeah. All right. So then we got Andrew playing Japes. Josh Allen versus KC after last year. I think this is going to be a fucking shootout. It's going to be points blazing, hopefully not to Gabe Davis, even though he had 4 against them in the playoffs last year.
Better be to Gabe Davis.
We got Jettis playing Miami. I still like the matchup. I like Lazard. I feel like Lazard's literally just a touchdown. He's
Yeah.
literally just a touchdown waiting to happen. Devonta Smith against Dallas. I don't. Who does he? Oh, DJ Moore is a bum. Did he drop DJ Moore? Oh no, he's in
Yeah,
flex.
no, he started at 6.
DJ Dallas and James Conner. No likey there.
Okay, why is DJ Dallas projected more than Walker?
That's a good question. Is he going to be like the third down back?
Yeah, is he like returning stuff too? He should
know.
not be projected that much.
Gerald Everett, like you said, boomer boss. DJ Moore with PJ Walker.
I mean that's.
I hope he's not starting Buffalo's defense. I don't like it. That matchup. I feel like Buffalo just always gags against them for some reason. I know they beat them in the regular season last year, but Dalton Schultz is going to be the top 3 tight end this year. That's what he told me. That's literally what he told me. Like clown.
Indeed, he is.
Japes has got Hurts against Dallas. That's in Philly, so I like it. Dual threat. Debo against Atlanta, which I also like. I'm still not sold on Terry. I think he needs a breakout game. Michael Thomas has been out the last 2 weeks.
He'll be with Andy Dalton, so we'll see how
Did
they
not practice. I oddly think he
he
would
was.
be better with Andy Dalton for some odd reason. I
I
think.
agree. Dalton's not really a gunslinger like Winston usually is, and Thomas doesn't really run deep routes. So
Did not practice, so I don't know about Thomas. Chubb, love Chubb. Mixon. I still like Mixon, but and then
I mean, he's fine, yeah, but
yeah, JT playing. I don't know if he's gonna play. He didn't practice. They are optimistic. It says.
he's got Taysom Hill, who's we'll see what he does.
Yeah,
I highly doubt he's going to have 4 touchdowns again, but
the Rams defense against the Panthers. I think whoever the Panthers are playing, you just go for now. Based on everyone playing, I think Justin wins.
I'm thinking Justin easily.
Like Andrew's team is literally his first 2 players, and that's it. I'm sorry, but it's literally that's it.
His team's not good. He put up a lot against me, but that's because his first 2 players had like 1/3 of his points.
All right. So I'm going Justin then. Why is Justin? He continues to pick up and drop Odell.
I don't know. His waiver transactions, I don't know what's going on in his
He's
mind.
got Rondale. He's got Rondale Moore. Okay. Yeah, we're going with Justin on that one.
This meeting's going to end in like 3 minutes.
I know. I see it. I'll just start another one and we'll just finish it.
Ethan and Evan.
Ethan and Evan. We'll stop it after this one. Let's see. 165. Okay. So Ethan yeah, I heard about Rodgers not practicing his thumb. He is playing the Jets, so Jets are the Jets. It's in Lambeau. Diggs, please God, just let Diggs get all the receptions, everything. Even though he seems to disappear every time they play Kansas City. And it's
by me.
Gabe Davis.
Hey, Devontae Adams torched their corners deep times, and that's what Davis is known for. So
no, not Gabe.
Get it done, baby.
AJ Brown versus Dallas. I do like it. I'm not a fan of Diggs still. Metcalf, what do you think? Byron Murphy following him? I don't know.
Murphy will probably be on Lockett. Probably Marco Wilson on him.
All right.
But one of those two always explode against the Cardinals. It's either Lockett or Metcalf, so it's going to be either one. So
Stevenson, love Stevenson this week.
Eckler just went off against them. Stevenson
Yep.
should do the same. He went off against the Browns last year as well. So
Yep. Brees Hall. I don't know. Brees Hall just gets it done in both ways.
let's get it done.
Both ways. He had 100 receiving, 97 rushing. I don't know.
Solid,
I like him.
solid
He's
trade.
going with Evan
Evan Ingram, oh boy.
over Njoku because he doesn't like to play people against the Patriots. That's his philosophy. I think Ingram led them in catches, 10 targets.
So when Diggs plays the Patriots, is he not going to start Diggs? Like,
No, I don't think he will.
so weird.
Kidding. Philly against Dallas. It isn't Philly, so honestly I can see it maybe against Cooper Rush if they fluster him. Oh,
Mhm.
less than a minute. Okay, wait. We're gonna close this one. All right, we'll make part 2 of me and Brett since the time limit doesn't let us do it. So Brett, I will send you an invite.
Already sounds good.